Alright, I'm back now with another game on my channel for the iPad, and this time it is Jeopardy! And I've got Great by 789 with me once again. Put the difficulty on easy, and here we go. $200 to $1,000 answers, and these categories in the first round: the 20th century, Christian, opening lines of Shakespeare, nom de plume, movie Mr. and Mrs., and international food and drink, and we have one daily double up on the board. Let's start with international food and drink, 200. A modern Greek word for bread gave us the name of this bread. It's often stuffed with delicious fillings. What is a tortilla? No, that's not right. It was a pita. Alright, well, let's try the same category for 400. In a traditional Chinese dish, hard-cooked eggs get a marbled appearance by being simmered in this beverage. Well, player 2 said wine, and that's wrong. Tea was the beverage we needed. Alright, 600. The name of the popular pudding arroz con leche is Spanish for this with milk. What is corn? No, it's not corn, and this game is not off to a good start.
I think it's rice.
Yeah, it is rice.
Yeah, because arroz is Spanish for rice.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, it's still early in the game. 800. The Brazilian drink caipirinha is an icy concoction of lime and cachaça, a liquor distilled mainly from this crop. What is coconut? No! I meant minus 1600.
Oh, jeez.
Sugar cane was what we needed. Alright, 1000. If you see lumache on an Italian menu, find out if they're gastropods or the pasta shaped like them. And they were snails. Alright, well, let's try something that hopefully will be easier. 20th century 200. The full popular name of this military personnel policy, announced in 1993, included Don't Pursue. What is Don't Ask, Don't Tell? There we go, I finally got one right. 400. Congress approved $50 million for the celebration of this in 1976. What is the U.S. bicentennial? Yeah, that's it. Now we're getting somewhere. 20th century 600. On his 70th birthday, December 21st, 1949, this Soviet leader set up his own peace prizes. Who is Stalin? Yes. 800. Having missed out on this ceremony at age 13, Henny Youngman had one in 1980 at age 73. What is a bar mitzvah? And just like that, we're out of the hole.
Nice.
1000. In April 1955, Great Britain became the garden of this man, Churchill's successor as Prime Minister. And that was Anthony Eden. Alright, and we're in the lead, so let's go ahead and pick another category. Nom de plume 200. In French, this graceful swimmer is un cygne. Oh, there we go. What is a swan? Yes, it's a swan. Nom de plume 400. This peaceful bird is un colombe. What is a dove? Yes, it's a dove. Nom de plume 600. Ask your mother, this silly bird is un oi. And that silly bird is a goose. Nom de plume 800. Answer there, the Daily Double. And we can risk up to 1,000. Let's go for 600. This nocturnal bird of prey is un hibu. What is an owl? And that's right, and we're up to 1,600. Nom de plume for 1,000. This small game bird is un kaye. Well, player 3 said a pheasant, and that's wrong. A quail was what we needed. Alright, movie Mr. and Mrs. for 200. It's the title couple played by Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie in a 2005 movie. What is Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Yes. 400, same category. For that dude to look like a lady in this 1993 film, Robin Williams had to undergo makeup sessions 4.5 hours long. And I've seen this movie. What is Mrs. Doubtfire?
I've seen it too.
Yeah, and that's the right answer. 600. Benjamin Dustin Hoffman tells this character, I think you're the most attractive of all my parents' friends. And player 3 says, who is Mrs. Robinson? And that's right. Alright, and where are we going now? In a 1967 movie, this actor spoke the line, they call me Mr. Tibbs. And player 2 says Susini Poitier, and that's right. Movie Mr. and Mrs. for 1,000. In a 1992 movie, he played Buddy Young Jr., Mr. Saturday Night. I don't know, so I'm going to pass. And player 2 says Billy Crystal, and that's correct. Alright, Christian, no, Shakespeare 200. Chorus, two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. What is Much Ado About Nothing? No, that's not it. It was Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, yeah.
400. Rodrigo, tush, never tell me. I take it much unkindly, that thou, Iago. What is Othello? Yes. 600. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by the son of York. We were looking for Richard III. Alright, let's go for... If I can even tap it, we'll go... There we go. Let's go for 800. Knock knock, Bernardo. Who's there? What is Hamlet? Alright, 1,000. A shipmaster, boatswain, or boatswain, however you say that. The Tempest. Alright, that leaves us with one category left, which is Christian, 200. Last name of the Christian who played Batman. What is Bale? Yep, 400, please. This 1989 animated Disney film was based on a story by Hans Christian Andersen. What is The Little Mermaid? And that's correct, 600. Mel Gibson played him in the 1984 film The Bounty. And player 3 says Fletcher Christian, and that's right. Alright, 800 now. Christian Slater played the rebellious J.D. opposite Winona Ryder in this movie. Heather's, and that's right. Alright, oh, oops, alright, resume game. 1,000. This French designer's shoes are recognizable by their red lacquered soles. Christian Louboutin. Alright, that's the end of the Jeopardy round, and we have the lead at $3,000. And our categories for Double Jeopardy: Asian Persuasion, Geography, Asia, Tough Bodies of Water, General Science, and finally, Japanese Cuisine. Alright. Okay. And, at the bottom. This republic united with Tanganyika in 1964 to form Tanzania. Zanzibar. Yeah, that's right. Player 2's in the lead now. Alright, geography for 400. 2 Australian states have Australia in their names. South Australia and this one. What is Northern Australia? No, it's not Northern Australia. Western Australia. Alright, Anthony picks again. Geography for 800. There are first-person accounts of this volcano's eruption in 1767, as there had been in 79 AD. Vesuvius. Alright. 1200. Staffordshire's chief river is the Trent, and its largest city is this on Trent. Stoke. Alright, finishing off geography. On November 27, 2000, King Harold V opened this country's Lairdale Highway Tunnel, the world's longest at 15.2 miles. What is Norway? Yes, it's Norway. Japanese cuisine 400. Sake is made by netting, then heating and fermenting this. Well, player 3 said soy, and that's wrong. It was rice. Alright, let's try Japanese cuisine 800. Cows for this type of drink beer to stimulate their appetite and are massaged to relieve stiff muscles. Kobe beef, yep. 1200. This deep-fried dish was introduced to Japan by the Portuguese. And yakitori is not right. It's tempura. Alright, 1600. Meaning pole noodle, this fast cooking noodle dish in broth is hard to top for a quick meal. Ramen.
Oh yeah, ramen.
Alright, now for 2000. The most valuable part of the tuna is the fatty belly meat, known by this Japanese name. And I don't know. It was, and nobody does apparently, it was toro. Toro. Alright, Asian persuasion for 400. Following college, Anderson Cooper studied Vietnamese at the University of this Asian capital city. What is Bangkok? No, not Bangkok. Hanoi. Never been there. Asian persuasion 800. Independent since 1919, it experienced foreign invasions in 1979 and 2001. Afghanistan. Alright, 1200 now. Growing only about 5 to 9 inches long, the Imago salmon is native to the southern islands of this nation. And it's Japan. So player 2 now has 6,200. $1,600. Answer there. One of the 2 daily doubles in the round. Oh, only 100. Okay. It's the Indian city that's home to Eton Gardens, Asia's largest arena for cricket. And it's Calcutta. Okay. Asian persuasion 2000. Because of its distinctive call, this Central Asian bovine is known as the grunting ox. And that's the yak. Yakety yak, don't come back. Alright, we have 3 categories left. And we're going to Asia for 400. For its many canals, this Thai capital is known as the Venice of the East. What is Phuket? No. Down to 3,400. Now would have been the time for Bangkok. Biratnagar is the second biggest city in this mountainous country between China and India? Nepal. It's Nepal. Alright, 1200. In 2007, the United Nations made Abraham Gambarate its envoy to this country where monks battled the junta. And it's Myanmar, as said by player 2. Asia for 16. No tough bodies of water. St. George's Channel separates Wales from this country. What is Ireland? Yes, it's Ireland. Tough bodies of water 800. Come on, let me tap it. Thank you. Bristol Bay is an arm of this sea off Alaska. The Bering Sea. It's the Bering Sea. Okay. How about Asia for 1600, please? Come on. Alright, fine. Tough bodies of water, 1200. If you'll let me tap it, please, and thank you. Thank you. Rivers that flow into this sea include the Dnieper, Dniester, and Danube. The Baltic Sea? No, that's not right. The Black Sea. 1600, tough bodies of water. The Uruguay River forms the border between Uruguay and Argentina, and most of the border between Argentina and this country. Not Chile. And player freeze at minus 3,800.
Oh my.
Yeah. It's Brazil. Alright. Well, let's finish off the category. This Venezuelan lake is the only one of the world's 25 largest lakes whose elevation is sea level. Lake Maracaibo. Well, they didn't call that tough bodies of water for nothing, you know.
That's for sure.
Alright. Alright. Let's go to... Let's see, where are we going to go to? How about general science for 400? This event happened 14 billion years ago. What is the Big Bang? Yes. 800, general science. A hydrate contains this compound weakly bound in its crystals. And it's water.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Alright. 1200. Of the three main classes of rock, this one is further divided into plutonic and volcanic types. Igneous was what we needed.
Well, say that too.
Yeah, well, you have to be fast, because they don't give a lot of time for the responses. Okay. 4 clues remain, and one of them is the other daily double. The IRIS telescope, which revealed 5 new comets, made its observation in this part of the light spectrum. And it's not electromagnetic. Infrared. Infrared. Okay. 2000, general science. This branch of medicine is devoted to the care and diseases of the elderly. I will not be saying anything because it didn't let me ring in. And I missed what the response was, but oh well. We have 2 clues left. During World War II, this city, whose name means rule the East, was the main Pacific port for supplies the U.S. sent to Russia. Not Murmansk. Well, player 3 is not going to be playing in Final Jeopardy. Vladivostok. And the last clue is the Daily Double. And he's going, oh, he's making it a true Daily Double. Oh boy. People in this Iranian town can wave to tankers passing through the Strait of the same name. Oh! He got it wrong!
Oh.
Guess what? We're the only one for Final Jeopardy.
Alright.
So, therefore, I'm not going to wager anything. The Lord of the Rings and this series are the only two trilogies in which all three of the films were nominated for Best Picture Oscars. What is Star Wars? No, it's not Star Wars. But fortunately, we did not risk anything. And they didn't tell us what the correct response was, but that's okay. Yeah, I think so too. Anyways, that's going to do it. Oh, by the way, we get to start a run for this game with $4,200. I almost forgot about to mention that. So our one-day total is $4,200, and we'll see you next time.